Hey there, Dani K coming to you from Dani K Jimbo Wellness. Today's tip comes to you from Brittany, who sent me a message on Facebook. Actually tagged me in an article, and it was about lifting heavy versus lifting light. And she wanted my opinion on it. Basically, if you're gonna lift weights, lifting weights, anybody and everybody should be lifting weights, period. There's so much, benefits, so many benefits from that. You're increasing your lean tissue, you're, burning more calories, you're fighting more fat, you're, speeding up your metabolism, all this stuff. So across the board, no matter whether you lift heavy or light, lifting weights is a major key in, all of this stuff, as well as, sculpting what we want to sculpt and how we want to sculpt and how we want to look. So light versus heavy. There's different reasons why people lift heavy, different reasons why people lift light. Some people, if you're going to do the light weights, you do more reps. If you, lift heavy, you lift with lower reps. So basically, like for men, they're going to lift heavy. Like I lift heavy and I do 8 to 10 reps. A lot of times men will, because they want to bulk, they want to, make their muscles more dense, more thick, more, big. So they do, even lighter or lower reps. So they do 4 to 6 reps with heavy weight. So like for most of the, for most women, you want to lift a lighter weight to do more, more reps, to do more toning. So for most of my women, I get them to do reps of, 12, maybe 15s, depending on, the person, how long they've not lifted, how long they've been out of, like lifting or working out, or if they've never worked out, or, their age, that kind of thing. But most of the time I try and keep women at a 12 rep kind of thing. Sometimes if they're lean and they want to get some, some muscle, some definition, some to them, I give them, a little bit heavier weight for reps of 10. So that said, that's kind of why people lift heavy, versus light. It's just about kind of sort of men versus women, and the ideals and what they actually want to accomplish. And keep in mind, women, even if you lift heavy and you're lifting 8 to 10 reps or even 4 to 6 reps, you might get some size, you might get some bulk, but just keep in mind that one, you have to eat to get that kind of bulk and size, meaning you have to eat an abundance of calories, an abundance of protein, because your body just won't, just because you're lifting 500 pounds, it's not going to just put on size. You have to actually fuel it to actually, do that kind of thing. And quite honestly, if you're not eating and fueling your body for that, you're not going to be able to lift 500 pounds. So, but, women, don't be afraid to lift, 8 or let's just say 10 reps, a heavy weight that's 10 reps that you're able to do 10 reps with, because you have 1/10 the testosterone that men have, so you're not going to bulk. A lot of times people say, that I'm huge, but I'm not. We've gone through that before. I'm not huge. My bicep is only 12.5 inches. It's not huge. It's just, you see the cuts, the striations, because my body fat is low. But again, the heavyweight versus lightweight, it's all about, basically, typically men versus women in like a generalization. Men will lift heavier weights with lower reps, and, women will lift lighter weights with more reps. And that's just typically just the way they do it, just, and the bodies will respond that way. Another thing is, men or women, it also, training your muscle fibers. So if you hear fast twitch fibers and slow twitch fibers. So just to give you an idea, fast twitch fibers are like sprinters, people that, are just, they're fast. So they have, fast twitch fibers, they're faster, or they have no endurance or little endurance in their muscles. When they have, like slow twitch fibers, you have marathon runners, that kind of thing, and they have a lot of endurance, but they can't take off the block that fast. So it's kind of the same thing with, you know, with weightlifting. If you're a sprinter, you know, you want to keep those fast twitch fibers going. So you want to lift, you know, with heavier weights, lighter reps, so that you're not doing endurance training. When you're a marathon runner and, you know, that kind of thing, you do endurance training. So you lift the lighter weights and, you know, bring some endurance to those muscles. Years ago when I was at another gym, they wanted me to teach body pump. I didn't want to teach body pump because I've trained myself with fast twitch fibers to kind of get this, you know, this tone, these cuts and everything. So I'm fast twitch, I'm a sprinter, I have no endurance. So with me, with my training and then teaching body pump, I'd have to train myself slow twitch fibers because there's more reps, there's lighter weight, there's, you know, more reps. You know, you're doing like a bicep curl for 2 minutes or whatever the hell. I can't do bicep, even if it's a lightweight, I can't do bicep curls for 2 minutes continually because it's fast twitch versus slow twitch. I don't have the endurance in my muscles. I've trained myself fast twitch. I've trained my, you know, and that's kind of where my body lies anyway. You know, I've always been kind of, you know, like a fast sprinter. I've never been long, you know, for like marathon kind of thing. So another reason why you work heavier weights with low reps and, you know, lighter weights with higher reps is the fast and the slow twitch fiber muscles. You know, do you want endurance or are you, you know, training for speed, that kind of thing. So, Brittany, I hope that helped. I hope that kind of helped break down that article as well and kind of put things in perspective for a lot of other people that might be thinking, well, why are they lifting heavier and low reps? Why are they lifting, you know, more reps? Why am I lifting more reps and she's lifting lighter, you know, lower reps? So those are the reasons why, some of the main reasons why we lift heavy with lower reps and light with more reps. So stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.